Former Mesa Mayor Scott Smith picked up a big endorsement this morning with Arizona Governor Jan Brewer, throwing her support behind him in this year's governor's race. But in the past week, Smith isn't the only one picking up notable endorsements. ABC 15's Pete Serratos joins us now in the newsroom. And Pete, how big of a role with will these endorsements play in the upcoming GOP primary?
Well, I spoke with an ASU political science professor about this very topic. He says endorsements may generate some attention now, but with the election still a few weeks away, there's no guarantee that momentum will be there for candidates come Election Day. Governor Jan Brewer's endorsement of Scott Smith adds some excitement to an Arizona Republican primary that many polls showed as a two-horse race.
I found it very surprising.
ASU political science professor Rodolfo Espino says many polls showed frontrunner Doug Ducey and former GoDaddy executive Christine Jones as the top two candidates. But this big endorsement for Smith may change the discussion.
He's been criticized by some of his opponents as being a little too lax, a little too, quote, pragmatic on the immigration issue here in Arizona, whereas Jan Brewer has sort of been at the forefront in national politics of taking tough stances against the federal government with respect to immigration.
Doug Ducey has some big endorsements too. In the past week, Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio and Sarah Palin threw their support behind the former CEO of Cold Stone Creamery. And recently, Arizona Cardinals President Michael Bidwill sent out an email asking business leaders to support him. Espino says it could be a result of Ducey's perceived status as the frontrunner.
People want to attach their name to a winning horse.
Espino says these endorsements may appeal to the GOP's base, but he's not sure if it will impact voters come August 26th.
You're going to see some of those late deciders start breaking for your less conservative candidates probably, because they're less partisan, less wedded to the issues.
Espino added he's not expecting any more big endorsements in the weeks to come, and if there are any endorsements, it would have to come from a national figure in the GOP to really make an impact.
Well, we'll be watching it closely. This race is so tight. Thanks so much, Pete.